Good morning. I wanted to provide you with a few pieces of visual instruction to go along with the written feedback I have been providing. In this example, I'm going to be covering a brochure. Now you'll notice I'm using the brochure template and it's divided into 2 pages. So each panel of the brochure, and there's 3 for this particular example, has some default information already provided for you. So this is going to be the very first panel somebody would see when they're actually holding your brochure when it's folded. On the back, you're going to have your organizational information. Please make sure to update this, even if it appears 2 or 3 times throughout the template. Please update this for consistency. Now, one of the things that I've also been discussing is the use of white space. So white space, you'll notice here that text stops, and then we have a nice bit of white space around it. Now you'll also notice that the text tends to fill up most of the page. This is something that you should consider. You'll also notice that we have 2 different colors of our text. This adds interest. It also helps to distinguish maybe this article is different from this one. Also notice that the headings are aligned. Okay, if you're going to have text that's going to be spanning across pages that you're going to see, your text should be in alignment and it should also be the same size. If you have a text piece here that happens to be a larger size, you're going to notice that it doesn't fit with all the rest of it. It just creates inconsistency throughout your publication. Also, if you had your text that wasn't aligned, you'll notice that it doesn't look quite right with everything else. Finally, the last item that I want to address is including a sign-up form. Because a sign-up form should typically be able to be detached from the publication, you're going to want to put it on an end panel. This could easily be detached, but do make sure that what's on the other side of that panel is not something that's going to contain important information. The reason why this is important is because once they detach the panel, that means that they could be losing valuable information for the rest of the reference item. So just make sure that you delete whatever materials in that last panel and you move in your sign-up sheet. Do use your alignment guides to make sure that it's aligned with the text that's preceding it. If you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to ask.